Well, I quit my job. Hey, what's going on, guys? So yeah, that's probably a bit of a surprise to you. I did recently quit my job. I had it for 21 years. Since I was 18 is the only thing I knew, pretty much. But it's been a struggle here lately. My work-life balance was getting out of whack, and I needed a change. So, like I said in my title here of this video, did I quit to resell? What do you guys think? So, like I said, I was with this company. I worked retail, basically. I'm not going to get into the specifics of exactly where I worked or what I did, but I started part-time at this company over 21 years ago, and I worked my way up to a higher management level. And I'm not going to, like I said, get into the specifics exactly what happened, but I do not harbor any ill will towards the company that I used to work for. In case anybody sees this, I've always appreciated what they did for me. I mean, I've got this house over my head. I have a loving family. I have 3 kids, beautiful wife. I have everything that, the American dream, so to speak. So they helped me provide for my family forever. So, but it was time. It was time for a change. I will miss some of it and some people, and there's a lot that I'm not going to miss. So, like I said before, again, like the core values and everything that I learned from this company, it was great. I'll take that with me the rest of my life, and I'll never forget it. But, things happen. It's time for a change. So, did I quit to resell? Not exactly. Now, reselling did give me the opportunity to leave my job, and I knew I had a steady flow of income from reselling to help get me to my next job, which I should be starting in a few weeks. So that's great. But no, I really didn't quit my job to resell full-time. That's still something that's in my mind. I still want to be able to do that at some point, but I'm just not quite ready to resell full-time yet. So yeah, sorry for the big surprise, or call it clickbait if you will, but maybe it was. But that's where I'm at now. So today I'm going to show you what I picked up from some yard sales this morning that I went to, and I'll show you some sales like normal. Alright guys, so like I said, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Stay tuned. Alright, let's get into the thick of it here. So, as they say, gosh, there was probably 6-7 yard sales in my town. I'm going to go through this quick. I'm trying to trim up my videos, guys, not so much long videos, but let me show you what I have here. So I found some old Disney books. I don't know if I'm not going to lift them all out of here, but I got to get them out of the way. So he had them for 4 of these books for $1. So, and I think I have 12 of them, but they are these Wonderful World of Knowledge Disney books, which they're kind of like encyclopedias, but they're like Disney stuff. He had almost the whole thing, but he said some had water damage and they threw them out. So here's 5 in my hand, but I had 12 all together, I think. But they're pretty cool, and they're actually in pretty decent shape. I mean, that'll need to be cleaned up a little bit, but the covers and everything look pretty cool. So I spent $4 on 16 books, and I picked up a couple of Charlie Brown dictionaries, 1 and 2 looks like. So these are pretty cool. They're in pretty darn good shape too. Yeah, these pages look pretty nice. So not huge money there. I did look up some sell comps, and if I find the right one that I looked at, I'll put it up for you. But I think I saw a large lot. It may have been complete around $40, but I should probably get $25, $35 for these. Maybe more, maybe less, so we'll see how that goes. Another sale I went to, it was a church sale. Those are usually pretty good, but this one was not all that good. There were these Canada mittens from the 2012 Winter Olympics. Still have the tags on them, $10. They only wanted $1 for them. Went in and picked those up. And as you would guess, like fanny packs are kind of a thing now. So this is kind of like a little fanny pack. It's from the Walt Disney World. It's in pretty nice condition. She wanted 25 cents for this. So, hey, that's pretty sweet. I'll take that. I think this is from the first sale I went to today. There was these Sony DVD RWs. She only wanted $1 for it. I don't remember how much these go for on eBay. Maybe close to 10 bucks or so, something like that. And then I just saw this shirt hanging up. They wanted $2 for this Worldwide Sportsman. But these fisherman shirts, they do pretty good. They're really lightweight. They have some mesh on the inside, and it's breathable on the back. So like if you get wet when you're fishing, or you're out in the sun all day, your shirt dries real easily, and it's comfortable, that kind of thing. So those shirts do pretty good. Picked up a cooler. It has somebody's name on the back side of it. I didn't realize that, but here's a little tip for you. If you need to get a magic marker off of something, Goo Gone works really good. If you don't have Goo Gone, use nail polish remover. That'll get it off with like a cotton ball. If you don't have either one of those, you probably have some hand sanitizer sitting around your house. Hand sanitizer is very high in alcohol, which nail polish remover is also. Nail polish remover will get all this stuff off. So there you go. So that was $2 for that cooler. I sell coolers around like $10, $12, $15. Those little small ones do pretty good. People are always looking for them. I've sold them overseas. So yeah, they do pretty good. All right, then I had one of my last sales I went to, had a bunch of golf stuff. So I found another one of these drivers. I've just sold one of these about a month ago. I paid $10 for the other one. I sold it for around $40 or $42, something like that. But this one's a left-handed one. And he, was like, "Oh, you got a left-handed golfer you play?" And I'm like, "Well, I know somebody who does." That's my answer for everybody thing. But he offered me $3 for this. So like I said, my last one I sold for around $40. So $3 for this Nike golf club. That's pretty nice. And then I bought a bunch of other golf merch. Honestly, this hat, I like this hat. It's a Nike hat. It's won the PGA Tour a couple years ago, 3 years ago. Was in Bellerive, which is about, I don't know how many miles from St. Louis. It's pretty close to St. Louis, Missouri. But I'm thinking I might keep this hat because I am picking up golf here pretty soon. So that's probably going to be a keeper. This stuff, not so much. These would never fit me. So they had a bunch of polo shirts. Golf polo shirts. This one is again from the PGA Championship in Bellerive, but they're all Nike polo shirts. $2 for that one. Another one, Nike dry fit golf polo. $2 for this one. Another one, Nike dry fit polo. $2 for that one. And last one was this Nike dry fit polo. I thought it had something on the sleeve. No, it's got a little thing here. I don't know. But anyway, $2 for that one. And then the hoodie, which Champion, the brand Champion right now, is doing really good. So I don't know if this is an old one or a new one, but this is a Champion hoodie. Looks really nice. And she only wanted $1 for it. How about that? Gotta love yard sale prices. So there you go. I did find some other stuff at Goodwill this week. I don't have it right downstairs here with me now. I don't know if I'll throw it in this video or not. But one thing of which I'll tell you about is a book of basketball cards from the late 90s, early 2000s. Don't really know much about a lot of the players, but there were some Shaquille O'Neal, Yao Ming, Dikembe Mutombo, Dirk Nowitzki, whatever you say his name. So there's some other ones, David Robinson. So I think I'm going to lot those all up in different lots. I paid $20 for it at Goodwill. I might be able to make my money back. I was hoping to find some better ones in there, but you never know. I might be able to get a little bit more than 20 out of it, so we'll see. Let me show you what I sold for the week, guys. Okay, let's go. Here's the sales that I have for today. So I always think to myself when I open this up, because I have to check to see what we left off on the last video. And I always I don't ever remember what I sold. I don't know if that happens to you resellers, but when I see it, I remember it, but I don't remember. I couldn't tell you. So terrible, isn't it? All right, so here's where we are here. Where I left off last time with those Stampin' Up! Stamps. I think I only have one of those left. Those did really well for me. So we have a This is Thai Beanie Baby, but it's from the Secret Life of Pets that was it Disney or Pixar, or I don't know what movie that was from. So we got this little plush here. Picked this up at Goodwill. It was either $1 or less. I don't buy plush unless they're pretty cheap. But this one sold on sale. It was for $5.94 plus shipping. A lot of people have pretty good luck with plush, and I do sell some, but a lot of my plush here lately is just kind of sitting. So, but I still pick them up from time to time because I still like the dolls or princesses. They still move pretty good. Anyway, all right. So then I sold this A+ guide, managing and maintaining your PC. It was still in the package. Got it at Goodwill. I'm pretty sure I paid $1 for this or less. I don't buy books unless they're on sale, pretty much. So $12.74 for that guy plus shipping. What I usually do when I go to Goodwills, whatever color is on sale. So if it's like 75% off red, I go to the book section and I look at all the red stickers. They're usually marked up for $1 or $2, and I end up getting them for like $0.25. So that's pretty good there. I'm not gonna click on this one, guys. So still, what I'm still doing. There's a lot of my inventory that I'm just trying to get rid of. Stuff that I've already made my money back on, or stuff that I bought really cheap and it's just not selling. I'm not gonna click on them if they're super cheap. So this was Lemony Snicket's. It was brand new, still sealed. I paid 72 cents for it. I sold it for $1.69. Not big money, but I wanted to get rid of it. So here's another one of those swell bottles that I got. I think I went into these for like $2.70 a piece, something like that. This green one sold for $16 or $16.99 plus shipping. I've sold over half of them, I think. I still have maybe 6 or 7 to go, something like that, but those were good money. They did well for me. I sold these North Face board shorts. I was happy to get rid of them because I sold them, and then I had somebody return them, and then I sold them again. So it looks like they sold for $15.29. So yeah, they're just actually women's board shorts, North Face. $15.29 plus shipping? I know it said it on there, but I think no, it's actually $11 plus shipping. Sorry. So that was like sale price, and I probably made a deal on it. Here are those Life Factory glass bottles. I sold these for $32 plus shipping. They were in very nice condition. I paid $10 for them at Goodwill. I'd never heard of this brand before, but they're really nice glass baby bottles with like the little rubber grippers on the side. So I imagine they would pass drop tests for sure. So I had a sale on $38.25, and I'm taking an offer for $32 plus shipping. So that was still a good deal. Like I said, I paid $10 for them, made $22 or so. Oh yeah, so here you go. Here's one of those good sales that I had. Remember way back when I bought a bunch of these? They're called Magna. They're like anime comic books. These comic books were kind of weird. So like, they're like Naruto, and I'm going to point to it like you guys can see my finger. And then there's Yu-Gi-Oh! And like Dragon Ball Z, these popular anime cartoons. Some of the books were in pretty rough shape. How many were there? There's a lot of 44 of them. I bought them at a yard sale for $10, and I ended up selling them for $80 plus shipping. That says $93.49 right there because I had it on sale. And I'm taking an offer for $80 plus shipping here, as you can see. So they were all in for $117 on those. They're pretty popular. They got a following, so hey, it is what it is. But that was good. $10 to make about $70 or so. And then we got the Cincinnati hat. So these hats, I had this hat for a while. I'm pretty much going to steer away from white hats from now on. I tried kind of cleaning this up, and I mean, unless you really want to get into the nitty-gritty of cleaning hats, like soaking them and scrubbing them, and it's just not that much work for me. So I sold this hat pretty cheap, got it at Goodwill for a couple bucks. I think I sold it for, and this was free shipping, so I probably didn't make much money on this. I think I sold it for somewhere around $6. What was it? $7.49 plus ship, or no, $7.49 free shipping. So it would have cost me a little over $4 to ship out. I made like $1 on that hat. Again, it hasn't been selling. It's kind of dirty. I just want to get rid of it. Then we got this Disney Moana Hey Hey. If you ever seen this movie, it's kind of funny. This chicken or rooster or whatever this thing is, it's pretty funny. but it usually makes noise, that kind of stuff. But I didn't test it, didn't have the batteries and that kind of thing, so I just put it up as untested, and it's still sold. I think I sold for, I got to start looking at the price before I click on it, $13.99 plus shipping. I got this at Goodwill, I think it was $3. So yeah, that was pretty good. This old computer game, I got this at Goodwill. I want to say I paid, I think it was $2 or $3 for it. Sold for $15 plus shipping. It's just an old computer game with all the books and that kind of stuff. But the stuff still sells. Who would have thought? It wasn't big money, but it was just still a little something. So this Tokyo Pop, Kingdom Hearts, and these Magna books here, I actually bought this in the same bundle deal as all those Magna books that I just showed you that I sold for $80. So I sold these two separately for around $8 plus shipping. Let me see what they were here. I had a sale on my store, so that's why. Yeah, it was $8 plus shipping. And then we got one of those big Funko Pops. These I bought these up whenever Walmart they knocked them down to like a little bit over $8 a piece, and they just weren't selling, so like I kept dropping the price. So this one sold for $20, and it was free shipping. I don't remember how much it cost me to ship them out. It wasn't too much, but I think really all so far I've made on them was about $4, $4 or $5 on them. So yeah, got to be careful with that kind of stuff, because a lot of times whenever those things they get dropped in price, everybody buys them up and everybody lists them on eBay, and then it saturizes the market, and I've kind of ran into that before. But still, I'm happy to get rid of them. I still have more to sell. Probably around Christmas time, I bet they'll go. Alright, in one of my last videos, I had this authentic Louis Vuitton magnetic box. I found this on the side of the road. Somebody was throwing it out, and it sold for, look how nice that is. It's got a little even damage at the top. Sold for $34.99. I paid nothing for this. It was sitting in somebody's trash pile on the side of the road. That's pretty awesome, right? Sold a couple of hats. Both of these went to the same buyer. This one with the yellow bill is $24 plus shipping. The Oakland Athletics, or whatever they're called. And this is part of the deal where I got these hats for under $5 each. I think they were under $5 each. And then this one sold for $23 plus shipping. So sold those to the same buyer, refunded him the difference on shipping costs. There you go. Now here are those Funko Pop, those little mini Harry Potter guys that I had one of my last videos. I sold these for I think I took an offer just to get rid of them. But these little mini Harry Potter guys they were mixed in with a whole bunch of those Littlest Pet Shop things. And yeah, so I sold these for $37 plus shipping. So all that Littlest Pet Shop stuff I paid $5 for. So I already made my money back and then some on that. We got this pink flamingo tie. I'm not going to open it up. Sold that for $1.69. Another one of those Dale Earnhardt Jr. Funko Pops, those big ones. I sold it for $21.24. That was free shipping. One of those puzzle bug guys. I got this at a garage sale for $1. They're a small little puzzle, unopened. Sold for $1.69. Alright, then we got a couple of these video games. I picked these up at a yard sale a couple weeks ago, and I got it for $1. So Minecraft PS3, paid $1 for it. This one sold for, looks like $11.04. I thought it was a different price. Let's see here. Now $11.04. And then there was a Ninja Turtles game that I also bought there for $1, and this one sold for $25.49. So that's awesome. Spend $1, make 25. So yeah, Ninja Turtles, they're pretty hot right now. This is an old PS3 game. So Mutants in Manhattan. I used to love Ninja Turtles. I had a whole bunch of their stuff. Then we got this Thomas the Train remote control car. I bought this for $1 at a yard sale, and it sold for $16.99 plus shipping. I did test it. I did play with it. It was fun for 5 seconds, and then I sold it. $16.99 plus shipping. So hopefully some other little guy will get to enjoy it. Here's a baseball bag that somebody bought, and then they said to cancel it. So yeah, hey, they're still for sale. You need a little baseball bag for your younger baseball player? I got some. Sold another Funko Pop, Dale Earnhardt deal. Again, it was $20, free shipping. Then there was this Power Rangers Magna Defender, $9.99 plus shipping is what I sold it for. I got this at a yard sale. I think it was $1 or 50 cents or something like that. The same yard sale where I bought all those Minecraft game, miniatures game. I bought this movie and something else I sold here in a little bit. I'll show you too. We got an Nautica hat. Got this at an estate sale last year for $2, and I sold it for $12.99 plus shipping. Love selling hats. It's just one of my favorite things to sell. Don't know why, but I just love selling them. And we got Upper Deck 1989 Chicago Cubs. I got this in the estate sale, a couple bucks, or online auction, I'm sorry. Sold it for $10 plus shipping. So still new in the package. Baseball cards and trading cards, they're pretty hot right now, so went ahead and picked them up. I sold another big lot of 9 vintage pull tab beer cans. I still have a few more of these lots, but I'm into these for like, it was like 6 cents a piece or something like that, with all of them I bought. And I sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So I love when I sell those. And let's see here, we got a Razer Mambo wireless gaming mouse. I bought 6 of these from Walmart 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember, but I paid $7 each, and their regular price $79.99. Again, be careful with this kind of stuff. I knew I wasn't going to make $80 on them. I was figuring around around $40 or so, but again, they go down, it catches on, people try to sell them, it saturates the market a little bit. I still made some profit on it, but they're a new wireless gaming mouse, still in a box. I bought it for $7 and I sold it for $31 plus shipping, so that's still pretty good. And I have like 5 more to sell. Here is an old Legend of Zelda from Nintendo 64 strategy guide. As soon as I saw this, I nabbed it up real quick. I really wish it was in better condition, because these go for $30 to $40, but mine was in pretty rough shape, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And I sold it for, it was, $11? Sorry, I didn't look at the price before I clicked on it again. Oh no, I sold it for $15 plus shipping. But yeah, paid $1 for it, $15 plus shipping. That yard sale had a bunch of good stuff that I ended up selling, so I already got my money back on that. Here's another little pet shop tree house that I sold. You should have seen the box that I put this in. Not pretty. It was a Franken box. Not my prettiest, but it worked. I used a lot of eBay tape on it, and we got it there. So we got this Littlest Pet Shop. It's just like a little play set, jungle play shop for those little pet shop animals. I haven't sold those animals yet because I priced them high, and I'm just kind of been knocking it down, see if they're gonna bite. But they'll sell. I'm pretty confident. Anyway, this play set was part of that deal that I spent $5 on everything, but I sold the play set here alone for $24.99. It's awesome. Then today, with a couple of sales that I had, this one on here on top, I'm not going to open it up. It's just a couple of Disney figures from Frozen. I sold them for $1.99, just wanted to get rid of them. And then we have this vintage 1982 Cobra handheld CB radio. It's actually pretty cool. I got this online auction. I think it was like under $5, maybe $7, something like that. But I sold it for $25. I took an offer on it. I take offer on everything, guys. $25 plus shipping. Yeah, so like I said, I take an offer on it. I mean, I don't know if you guys take offers on things. Everything I put up on eBay, I have an offer for. Even if it's something that's like a smaller amount, I won't take as much of a discount off of it. But if, like, my theory is, if they want to buy something that's cheap and they want to send me an offer on it, it still gets their interest on it, and I'll tell them at the very least I can only take this much for it. But I send an offer on everything. So I don't know, for me, I think it helps my sales out. But there you go. So that's my sales. That's where I'm at. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys. Had some cool stuff in there. So yeah, that's what I have. Until next time. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for coming by the channel. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks.